Matt, Phil Brown said before this game he was going to go to war with us. Do you felt like that's what Southend did today?
Yeah, well, I felt we matched that war. I used the phrase war of attrition. Both teams going helter-skelter, going at it. No moments of quality for the first 50, 60, 70 minutes of that game. The ball never quite settled, certainly didn't settle for our attacking players at any stage. So you're looking for set pieces, for delivery, for a little bit of excellence from one of the attacking players, but we didn't quite have that in us today. And then when we changed it towards the end and they were a little bit fatigued and a little bit tired, we started to create. And like I say, we had enough chances to win that game.
I think the main chances came in the last sort of 5-10 minutes. Such a great save from Nigel Atangana. Should have been one.
Great save, Rory McArdle's header, Ryan Bowman's chance when he cuts inside, Josh Key at the end. We've got to keep hitting the target. Any instructions we give to the players is to hit the target as much as possible. And Nigel's really the only one who did that today. Like I say, they're giving absolutely everything. They're out on their feet, and you're making changes and playing personnel you don't really want to keep playing because they've not quite got enough in them energy-wise. Like I say, their words were obviously to make it a physical encounter, and we matched it and stood up to it, and it could have gone either way for the first part of that game, and then you're looking for the moments we can tidy the ball and get the ball where we wanted. It didn't quite happen enough to start with, but we still had enough chances.
A few muted appeals for a penalty later on. Do you think that should have been one on Ben?
Well, we've seen it back. It's a coming together. You've seen them given, but I think that would have been a bit harsh on Southend if that had been given.
Again, you can see, like we saw with Barrow on Tuesday, a team fighting for their lives, but they really got forward, made it difficult for us.
Yeah, let's be honest, they were relegated from League One last season. They've got a squad of majority of League One players, so they've got some serious players for this level, and whatever's happened with Southend this season, that's not for me to comment on. But we knew what they were going to get today, more than a match in terms of the physical aspects of the game. But we knew they had tire as well, and we had to be in the game. So I was partly quietly pleased to get in level, because obviously we had the difficulty in terms of the other night when you go behind and got to chase a game, and we were doing all the running. Like I say, you want your best attacking players to really show what they've got, and we didn't quite have that for the first part of the game.
With Forest Green and Newport, the next two games, is this a season-defining week for us?
Yeah, without a shadow of a doubt. Every game's such a big game, but the next two, in terms of where we want to get to, are the most important, starting with Forest Green on Tuesday.
And once again, we face a side that are coming into the game with a new manager. I know they came from behind to win today, Forest Green. That is a huge game.
We know how big it is. We can't hide away from that fact. I don't want to put any pressure on this group of players. The game creates pressure. I can't keep saying, every game's a cup final, every game's a huge game. We know what's at stake. That the young players have got to play and somehow release themselves, and maybe we're a little bit tight and a little bit tense for parts of that first half, which is why we never really got the ball exactly where we wanted, and we weren't quite clean enough in possession. But I can't fault them. They're matching men, and I mean men, and we've got a team of a little bit of a mix. So in terms of big games, they keep on coming, but what fantastic experience with some of the players. And
I think you've mentioned previously this season how much you've learned, particularly about the younger players. Do you think you expect to learn a lot more in the next final 4 or 5 games?
Yeah, time always tells. Like I say, we missed out on the last 10 games of last season, and we were so disappointed to miss out on that end. These are the ends you want to be involved in. Let's be honest, we could be fighting a relegation battle, not too dissimilar to some of the teams down there fighting a relegation battle. We could be in mid-table, not playing for anything. This team is still playing for absolutely everything, and they've been through the mill this week. So in terms of their performance today, I was relatively pleased. We just missed the end.